Hello, Richmond County residents. Celeste Gotell coming to you from the Senior Center Without Walls for Richmond County with the August 9th to August 16th edition of What's Happening. It's a calendar that we prepare monthly and then record it weekly on Telleel, um, featuring events and activities that will be of interest to older adults in Richmond County. The calendar we've been producing since April of 2023, and then in the fall of 2024, we partnered with Talleel so that we could bring this to you weekly through Talleel. It airs 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily. It's one of the many ways that we're able to reach a broader audience, knowing that a lot of people do not use social media and do not have the internet. The calendar is also featured regularly on many social media outlets, including our own Senior Take Action Facebook page, and then we share it to others. We produce it monthly. You can also pick up hard copies at various locations throughout Richmond County. And the Richmond County website has the calendar featured under the residents tab. And there's a special thing under the residents tab for seniors resources. So you can find the calendar there along with a lot of other important information of interest to older adults. One of the ways that you could promote an age-friendly community is ensuring that there's lots of information and that people have access to resources as they require them. So this is one of the ways that we're able to do this, and we're really pleased because of the partnership of Talleel, but also the funding that has been provided to us through the Department of Seniors and Long-Term Care with the province in order to be able to have the Senior Center Without Walls. And essentially what that means is that we don't have a building, but we partner with many community-based organizations like Talleel and the Seniors Clubs to actually offer programs in the community. So let's start off the week with August 9th. So that's Saturday. Festival Acadian is well underway. It started on the 7th and has had a number of activities for the last couple of days. But on Saturday morning, if you want to check out the breakfast, there'll be a breakfast taking place at La Picasse from 8 till 11 a.m. And then in the afternoon at the Little Lands Community Center, there's a party in the Cove, and that goes on from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 5 p.m. is the Blessing of the Fleet, and there'll be a concert from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Petit de Gras Wharf. Unfortunately, the fireworks have had to be delayed because of the recent restrictions to prevent any wildfires. Grand River Days will have their duckless. Oh, actually, that duckless duck race has had to be postponed as well because of the conditions of the stream or the river. But they will be having their barbecue at the fire hall at 4 p.m., followed by live entertainment, and there are free hot dogs available for the kids. So that takes us Sunday, the 10th. The Acadian Festival Parade will be happening at 11 a.m. It leaves the Royal Canadian Legion in Ayrshire at branch 150. You'll be able to take part in a pancake breakfast at the Johnstown Parish Hall at 10 a.m. or a cold plate lunch from 12 noon to 2 p.m. at the Petit de Gras Hall. The closing ceremony for the Acadian Festival will happen at 1 p.m. at the baseball field in Petit de Gras. Let's see, is there anything else going on Sunday? Yes, there is. The Johnstown Artisan and Outdoor Market takes place every Sunday right through till September 7th, and that is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and it's right on the number 4 highway. Lordways Jolly Club in Lordways will also be having a seafood chowder. That's with a roll, dessert, tea, or coffee, and that's from 12 to 2 p.m., and that's $15. Brings us till Monday the 11th. Well, as I mentioned previously, the Richmond Artist Alliance Art Gallery is being featured throughout the summer at the Discoos Civic Improvement Hall. It's open every day from Monday 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and by appointment on weekends. And this is an opportunity for folks to drop by the Discoos Civic Improvement Hall and check out some of the exhibits from some of the local artists that participate in that Richmond Artist Alliance. Haven't been there yet myself, but I do plan to go relatively soon. Cafe Reminence, which was supposed to have happened last week, has been rescheduled till August 11th, and that's from 1 to 2:30 p.m., and it's at the Dr. Kingston Center in Lordways. And you can call Rachel to register at the Dr. Kingston Center. That brings us to Tuesday, the 12th of August. River Roots Farm Stand will be happening from 10 to 7 p.m., at Church Point Road in River Bourgeois. Lots of fresh produce available. Blacksmithing demonstrations from 2 to 4 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday at Lenoir Forge in Ayrshire for the summer. The beanbag toss at the Almadam New Horizons Club will be happening in Ayrshire at 7 to 9 p.m. And then the Tuesday Island Tunes, which is a weekly feature happening at 6:30 p.m. at the St. John Centre for Arts in Ayrshire. Donation at the door and refreshments are served, featuring all kinds of local artists. That brings us to the regular Wednesday morning coffee from 10 to 12 noon at the St. George's Channel Hall. And the weekly tea in the museum at Lenoir Landing in Ayrshire from 2 to 4 p.m. Drop in, enjoy a cup of tea and some treats. It's $8 per person. And if you're a member of the Almadam Historical Society, it is $6. River Roots will be having their community learning garden from 4 to 6 p.m. And that's a free event. And anybody's welcome to attend that. But if you're underage, you have to be accompanied by an adult. And it's a great opportunity to learn all about gardening. The Black River Concert Series will be taking place from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at the Black River Church on Black River Road. And that's by donation, featuring music by Dolores Boudreau and Patrick Lamy. On to the 14th. So the 14th, Thursday, Coffee and Conversation happening the weekly at the West Bay Center, and that's from 10 a.m. till 12 noon. And River Roots Farm Stand will be open again every Tuesday and Thursday, as long as they have produce available from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. But they'll also be offering a garden tour at 10 a.m. at their location in River Bourgeois. Again, Thursday afternoon, 2 to 4, Lenoir Forge, the blacksmithing demonstrations, if you want to check that out. And Concerts by the Sea happening, which is a free event celebrating all kinds of incredible talent from throughout Richmond County, happening this time at Lenoir Landing from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Now, the rain venue is the New Horizons Seniors Club, but it's highly doubtful that we'll require a rain venue this coming week. Let's go to Discoos Civic Improvement Hall at 7:30 p.m. for a 45 card game on Thursday the 14th. And if you're on the other side of Richmond County and you're wanting to check in some music, Kitchen Rackets taking place at the St. Peter's Lions Marina Summer Jam sessions. They start at 7:30. All kinds of players are invited to sit with local musicians. It's free admission, and you bring your own instruments, beverages, and snacks. That takes us to Friday the 15th, which is National Acadian Day. Lots of things happening on National Acadian Day at La Picasse. There's crafts and games for the youth at 3 p.m. There's a mass at 4 p.m. There is a community supper with fish cakes and beans at 5 p.m., followed by live music. There's also a fish fry happening at the Legion Branch at 150. Legion Branch 150, I should say, from 4 to 6:30 p.m. Eat in or take out, and that is in Ayrshire. The Almadam Historical Society will continue with their August Living History Month each Friday in August from 2 to 4 p.m. You can drop by that Lenoir Landing and learn more about different areas of museum life from the interpreters that are there. There's also jam sessioning happening Friday evening at the Almadam New Horizons Club, and that's 5 o'clock, includes a light lunch. And in Little Harbor in Lordways will be the Luminary celebration taking place in the evening, which is part of the Harbor Wars, which is the annual fundraising event. That brings us to Saturday and the end of the week. You can check out the Almadam Community Market from 10 to 1 p.m. at the Rocky Bay Irish Club. Harbor Wars will be taking place in Little Harbor at 10 a.m. And the Legion Branch 150 in Ayrshire will be having a 45 card game that evening at 7 p.m. And it's $10 to participate, and it's in support of the Poppy Trust Fund. So that concludes the What's Happening calendar of events for August 9th to the 16th in Richmond County. Thanks for joining me, and until we meet again, I will say farewell for now.